When we decide to take a risk and step outside the norm, we make ourselves vulnerable to rejection, and it is uncomfortable. Every time I start to rewild a new section, I get that same emotional, uneasy feeling. What are people gonna think? Science supports that we should rewild, and I've seen the enormous positive impact with my own eyes. I saw a few leaves moving. Then I got a glimpse of the visitor. I thought maybe it was a mouse, a vole, or a mole. As I showed some people the picture, I was rewarded by being told it was a shrew. I don't think I've ever seen one, yet I had one in my suburban garden. Crazy. But once again, it reinforces the power of rewilding. I have not been able to capture a picture of the pair of ruby-crowned kinglets who are spending time in the garden. Recently, they were sitting on the frostweed and goldenrod eating the seeds. I don't know why I find this amazing, but I haven't ever experienced birds eating natural seed in my yard. Just one of the many observations I have made supporting the value of rewilding. I was sitting out here in my garden the other day, and a neighbor walked by and asked, well, what are you going to do when you get done rewilding your whole yard? And half jokingly, I just said, well, I'm going to start on your yard. It did make me think, though, could I get anybody to agree to rewild a portion of their yard if I was willing to help? Many of my neighbors have been really encouraging, but one in particular always stopped, asked questions, wanted to know what I was doing, and always was so enthusiastic about the whole project. We've actually become quite close friends. Early in one conversation, she called me an earth warrior. I found the term very endearing because she saw a courage in me I didn't see in myself. If you're rewilding or engaged in any activity that makes the world wilder, you are an earth warrior. Should I ask her?
Ah, there's Jeff walking on his side of the garden again. I wonder what he's doing. Let me just say hi. Hi, Jeff. What's up?
Hey, I got something I want you to think about. What would you think if we rewilded a part of your yard?
How much will it cost?
Nothing.
You must be crazy.
My friend In agreed to rewild a portion of her yard. We worked together defining the area using the metal edging as the border. You know the drill. Outline the area, remove the grass, cover with leaves as mulch, and plant native plants. It was really enjoyable to be working with someone to rewild the space outside my yard. I had to laugh when she learned my shovel didn't work any different than hers. She brought a joy to this project which had me smiling the whole time. As you can see, we got rid of the grass, and now we just need to add the leaves to act as a mulch. Leaves don't always show up at the most opportune time. I wasn't planning on doing this today, but needed them, so offloaded some from the landscapers, and let me show you where we're going to put them. My current pile of leaves has been a fixture for too long, and I need to finish rewilding the next section so I can spread them out. The metal edging continues to get a workout as I seem to be constantly moving it. I hope future opportunities allow me to move it to other yards, establishing other rewilded areas in the neighborhood. Well, it's ready for planting. Could have used a few more leaves, but looks pretty good. I've gotten really good at ripping out grass, but I'm creating a problem. I don't have access to enough native plants without spending just a boatload of money. The current garden is helping address a portion of my plant availability problem as some plants are starting to spread.
The 2 fall-obedient plants I put in have generated dozens of new plants, which will allow me to transplant some to new areas. Seedlings can be difficult to identify. I am hoping these little plants are coneflowers. Wouldn't that be great? A part of the plant availability solution will be learning to grow plants from seed. Keep supporting a wilder world in your own way, and I look forward to seeing you on our next episode, Operation Milk Jug.